What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here, and welcome to the Geek Lounge. In today's video, we have another Funko Pop unboxing. I'm pretty sure all of these contain like a moment, deluxe, ride, etc. Actually, you know what? Tell a lie, this is a parcel from eBay, something I just picked up and thought it would be pretty cool to show off, but let's waste no further time. Let's check out what we got. And tell another lie, this parcel actually wasn't from eBay, it was from one of my Facebook groups, and it's actually something I've wanted for quite a while. It did come out on FunkoEurope.com literally when the store opened, like I want to say, was it a year and a half ago now that it opened? And I just kind of sat on it and eventually it disappeared. It is a pop that is now pretty hard to get. It is in a sorter box there as well, which is pretty cool. Even taped. I am a huge South Park fan, and this is the Cartman as cop figure, which, yeah, I haven't got. In fact, it's only this and one other figure that I think I am missing. I mean, I don't have the Terrence and Phillip Common editions, I actually have the Chase editions. That other figure I am missing is the regular Kenny there on the back. I think he was number 16, this one is number 17. These were literally the last two figures I'm missing. The Kenny figure is, though, pretty expensive. I seem to see him around like kind of 60 odd quid on eBay and trending value, but yeah, this figure is pretty cool. Let's take a closer look at it. And look at that, guys. I said the word cool already, and I pretty much say that word all the time, but that's what this figure is. Super, super cool. You don't really see this very often at all. I mean, I don't know if it is necessarily vaulted. I mean, it could be. I haven't really checked on that, but it's very hard to get hold of nonetheless. I think I paid about £25, including postage and packaging, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I think that was around the trending value. But yeah, just very, very cool. This is this like the episode with the guy that's doing stuff to chickens? I don't really want to kind of say it out too loud, especially if there are any younger viewers watching, but very kind of funny episode. This is where the whole kind of like respect my authority thing comes from there, from Cartman. But there he's got his night stickers we're going around. Not really too much going on at the back, but it is a different kind of uniform for Cartman. As we swing back round, it is the police uniform. He even has his name there, Cartman, with kind of like a cheapy sheriff's badge. And the glasses are pretty cool. I mean, yeah, the paint job there on the kind of left, I can't really think of the word for the glasses. Frame? Yeah, frame, right? The left frame is, you know, the paint job there is pretty bad. As you can see, they put the black underneath, which it is what it is. Quality control issue there from Funko, but I love how they've got the kind of mountains in the glasses there, the you know the kind of South Park mountains that we always kind of see. You know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, not really a lot else to say about this figure other than I really enjoy it, and I'm really happy to have got it and add it to the collection, and so close now to completing my South Park collection until they bring out more figures. And I figured we'd do the Danny and Jazz parcel next, guys, just because this one was the most recent parcel that came out. It was a bit difficult there. And I feel like I'm always saying this, you know, on Instagram, on YouTube, but thank you to Danny and Jazz, because they seem to send out my pre-orders very quickly, you know, when they're part of kind of larger pre-orders, you know. When I say send out quickly, I mean like they partially send stuff out. When they don't have to, they can wait till everything's in stock, because that is really their terms. But yeah, a lot of stuff they have been sending out, like I said, recently, when the full order is not there. But let's unwrap this one very quickly. So I wanted to take a look at this figure for quite a while. You know, there's a funny thing about this figure. Well, let me show it off to you first before I get into the kind of funny story. It is the Mini Nezuko in box, the Bunch Locks box lunch exclusive there. Don't really know, I just kind of made up a word there. Very cool, from Demon Slayer. The funny story about this was I kind of felt the Demon Slayer releases were pretty messy, and maybe messy is an unfair word because we were kind of going through the pandemic, but there were a lot of issues. And this Mini Nezuko box, or Mini Nezuko in box, we actually got that here in the UK and in Europe before the US did, you know, before Box Lunch did. It was an exclusive to FunkoEurope.com, and it came out ages ago. I think this only released, if I'm not mistaken, like the first orders were in January. Again, I could be mistaken on that. Let me know in the comment section below if so. But yeah, we got this like it was before Christmas. I even want to say November. It could have been December. But I kind of sat on it and then it went out of stock, which, you know, I've kind of learnt my lesson not to kind of really sit on things, and if I really wanted to just go for it. But was really happy to get this Box Lunch exclusive for that same retail price that I would have paid from FunkoEurope.com as well. And I actually think this is really cool, guys. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say, is it really a deluxe? I mean, it's not classed as a Pop Deluxe. It is under the Pop animation line. But I think the they were kind of looking at the price point and saying, well, is it really kind of worth it? And I mean, I get that to an extent. I mean, you could have argued maybe it should have been somewhere around like the kind of £20, $20 range, maybe 25, you know, it was 30. I mean, I paid £30 for it, and I assume it was around $30 in the US as well. Again, correct me below if I am wrong. But as we're kind of going around now, it is that box that Tanjiro always carries where, you know, Nezuko is kind of sleeping in there until she comes out when she's needed, or when she wants to come out for air, or whatever the case may be. Some nice kind of design there on her hair where the kind of bottom bits are all kind of tinted red. As we come back round, she's got that pink bow there in her hair, as well as the kind of mouthpiece made out, I think it's bamboo, right, to kind of stop her biting and whatnot. I just do think it is a pretty cool little figure. Again, I kind of get people's, you know, thoughts that, you know, in terms of the price range, maybe it's a little bit on the high side because there's not an overly great more going on, but still a really cool figure nonetheless. And we'll do the EMP box next, guys. I picked up these things in a sale. I think it was 3 for the price of 2, and I actually grabbed, well, I'm trying to think exactly what I did grab. I think it was like maybe 2 moments and a ride. I think there was some t-shirts actually in here as well, because they did a was it like 2 for 30 or 2 for 35 or whatever, and you know, there were a couple of cool tees, so I thought I would grab those as well. I mean, let's maybe do the tees first, because they're kind of right here on the top, and then I can get rid of the rest of the stuff. I just want to sort this out, guys. Just give me a sec. And so the 2 tees we got here, guys, were Marvel tees. You can kind of see the Spider-Man one there already. I kind of figured I didn't really have, I mean, I said didn't really have, I actually have got 2 kind of Funko Spider-Man tees, but I thought this one was pretty cool. The Amazing Spider-Man, just want to check that, yeah, I was trying to see that was in shot there for you guys. Pretty cool. I guess it is really kind of like Andrew Garfield's one, right? Being the Amazing Spider-Man. And then there was also this Captain America tee. This one actually came in a box. That one was just, as you saw, a kind of bag. Let's just rip this open. Don't really care about these Pop tee boxes too much. Does anyone care about Pop tee boxes? Let me know if you do in the comments section below. Let's just unravel this, and there it is, guys, the Captain America. Again, I'm just trying to look to see that that's all in shot there for you. Look at that, pretty cool. A nice sort of design there, blues, blacks, greys, reds, pretty darn cool. And yeah, if you've been watching, you know I do love a good Pop tee. And on to the figures now, guys, and this one actually came in a Pops order. You can see what it is there. Pop Moment, Mandalorian and Child. If you have been watching, you know I'm a huge Mandalorian fan, and I have been collecting a lot of the Pops. And this one, I mean, it's pretty old, right? When did this actually come out? Was it 20... It actually does say 2021. Maybe it was like a restock, but I'm pretty sure this came out quite a while ago. It is that Pop Moment, and I sat on it for a long time and was kind of thinking, you know what, I really need to grab this at some point, and the fact that it was in this sale meant I got it for a pretty good price. Let's now check it out. And look at that, guys. That is very, very cool. Grogu sitting there. Well, actually, we didn't even know his name was Grogu at this point. It was just referred to as the child when this kind of moment happened. He is there in his kind of people carrier or child carrier, whatever it is called. There's a kind of translucent piece underneath because it is supposed to be floating. And Mando there doesn't even have his full Beskar armor. It's, I guess, was it just the helmet? I mean, there's no other kind of Beskar, you know, plates or anything on there. So that is pretty cool. Pretty early, like I said. Was it on kind of Tatooine, or I can't entirely remember now. It's been quite a few years since the first season dropped. I mean, season 3 will hopefully drop quite soon. I know Kenobi is coming first. As we are going around, though, that kind of rocky, jaggedy edge surface. The Mandalorian's helmet is quite dirty and dusty there. I mean, this might be, I'm pretty sure it is Tatooine. Is it after they've kind of, if they've, you know, he's had the kind of meeting with the Jawas, and then Grogu saves him from the creature. I was about to say Blurg, but it's not a Blurg. I can't entirely remember what it was. But yeah, guys, this is a very, very cool Pop Moment. Happy to have finally added this one to my Mandalorian collection. And the next Pop I picked up in that 3 for 2 offer, guys, was the new Batman in Batmobile Pop Ride. Looks pretty cool. To be perfectly honest, I actually haven't seen the movie like right this second while I'm filming, but by the time this video comes online, I will have seen the film. So I can't really say too much about it. We are going to take a closer look, but I will certainly kind of put my comments, you know, spoiler free, on what I think about the movie when this video goes live. And there it is, guys. And this is actually very, very cool. I kind of thought Batman might kind of pop out of this, but he doesn't. He's just kind of, you know, sitting in there, kind of stuck in there. It is very, very cool. When I first saw the trailer, I mean, it was a long time ago now, right? 2020, I think, when the trailer dropped on like DC Fandom. I was kind of like, not really too sure about that Batmobile. And the professor kind of said, well, you know, I kind of think it's more grounded. You know, he might be like a greaser, a bit of a muscle head, and he's kind of just really put together his own muscle car rather than kind of this millionaire, billionaire style kind of tank. And I thought, yeah, actually there's a good point there. So, you know, like I said, I'll wait to see the movie. I mean, I'll put my comment up down below right now what I thought of the movie, because like I said, I will have seen it by the time this video comes up. But yeah, look at the engine back there. It just looks really, really cool. I'm really glad I did kind of pick this up. I was waiting to see the movie to see if I was going to like it, to, you know, start collecting the pops. But all of the review, I can't even talk there. All of the reviews have been like brilliant. Maybe not as high as The Dark Knight, but, you know, like I said, I'll get round to seeing it and decide for myself. But this is very, very cool. And the last figure in my 3 for 2, guys, I picked up was this Harry Potter versus Voldemort moment from Harry Potter. That kind of felt a little bit weird to say. But yeah, I'd never picked this up. I think it's been out for quite a while. It does say 2021 on the bottom, but I guess it was another restock. There is a picture of it on the back, but we are, of course, going to take a closer look at the figure anyhow. And look at this, guys. I must say, I've never actually seen this in person. It's a pretty big base on the kind of fields of Hogwarts, I guess, where they're battling. I'm pretty sure that is where they're battling, right? It's been such a long time since I saw the Deathly Hallows, but it is a really cool pop moment. They're both using their magic there. It's kind of causing like a, I don't know, maelstrom, if that's a good word to use, of magic there as we are kind of going around. We're kind of at the back of Voldemort here now, and you can kind of see he's using the kind of green magic, I guess the, was it like Avada Kedavra, right? The death spell, killing spell, whatever it was called, as we're kind of coming around. We've got some brickwork, some stonework there, I guess fallen debris of Hogwarts Castle and whatnot as we're coming around. Harry using like red power, I can't really remember, was it like a counter move? Again, it's been so long since I have seen the Deathly Hallows, as we're kind of starting to come back round to the front here now. Harry in that kind of Hogwarts get up there. As you can see, Voldemort in his usual kind of black robes. He's got his hand out. He's kind of a bit more cocky, whereas Harry's a bit more kind of, you know, I don't know if reserved is the right word, but like much more focused sort of thing, causing this, like I said, maelstrom of power. It's just a really, really cool moment. You know, I'm glad to finally have picked it up. I'm like way behind on the Harry Potter Funko Pops because I really started to collect them late, but yeah, slowly building up that collection too. And from one Harry Potter moment to another, guys, that's kind of why I just did that one last, to then move on to this final figure we've got here from Double Box Toys. This was actually part of their sale, and I was really, really glad I could get this. I paid the kind of same retail price for it, and this is actually one of those interesting things where this was a Funko Shop exclusive, and it actually went on, you know, went on sale and then sold out just like that within 10 minutes on FunkoEurope.com, but it's still available on, you know, Funko Shop in the US for, I think it's like $30. I had a look at it the other day. I guess it just goes to show how popular Harry Potter is here in the UK. Not saying it's not popular in the US, but, you know, like I said, very popular here in the UK. It's kind of like a national treasure now. Let me just unwrap this for you guys. Oh, it's actually a bit stuck. Don't want to damage it. This is the Harry Potter with Hogwarts letters Funko Shop exclusive. Very, very cool. Let's take a closer look at it. And just look how cool that is, guys. Like I said, I was so happy to pick this up. It sold out on FunkoEurope.com just like that. Double Box Toys had this, was on sale. They kind of pick up all their Funko Shop exclusives from the US, so they are a little bit pricier, but with this being in the sale, I did manage to get it for retail. And look at that, Harry standing on the desk as all the letters are firing through the fireplace. It even has his kind of address on some of them, if you guys can make that out. Mr. H. Potter, cupboard under the stairs, 4 Privet Drive, little, is it, I can't remember, is it Little Whinging or Little Whinging, Surrey? I don't even know if that's a real place. Well, it very well might be. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, guys, I just think there's some really cool detail. I love how some of the letters there are stuck in his hair, stuck on his arms, kind of all flying around. You know, the way they've kind of done that is pretty cool. I do wonder if they could have maybe done some, like a, almost like a letter bridge to those 2 letters that are stuck on his arm through the 2 that are then coming through the fireplace. That maybe would be the only thing I would say that could have made the figure even cooler. But yeah, I just love the detail. You know, it was a really cool moment in the film, and like I said, really happy to have got it and add it to the collection. And that is going to do it for today's video, guys. First and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated. If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to give it a like, drop some comments below. What did you guys enjoy most with what I picked up, and have you seen the Batman? If so, let me know your thoughts. Just make sure to keep it spoiler free. And as always, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit click, smash that subscribe button, whatever it is your preference, enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any future content, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, nerds.